Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back everybody for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a terrific Tuesday and a great week so far. Today we're going to be doing a number of different things within this Cardano video. We're going to be taking a look, of course, at the price. We'll be diving into a number of things associated with the price, not only looking at Cardano, but looking at Bitcoin, as it's at a very crucial point. We're also going to be taking a look at SundaeSwap for a number of reasons. First of all, they've announced how ISPO partakers, people partaking in the initial stake pool offering that SundaeSwap are currently running, are going to be able to claim their rewards. And I also want to talk to you guys about some of the insane yield farming opportunities that SundaeSwap is currently offering with the three pools that they've decided to run on. So that's the LQ ADA pool, the Sundae ADA pool, and the World Mobile ADA pool. Now, I'm not currently at home, so I'm currently doing a little bit of traveling. As you guys can tell, it's a different background. But when I get home, not only am I going to do a full tutorial on how to use SundaeSwap, which I've been promising for a while, but waiting for the congestion to really die down to do so, but I'll also show you some of my farming rewards, sharing that sort of experience with you. Mine have just been kind of set and left. You have to typically, in some cases, lock your Sundae up or whatever pair you're deciding to use as liquidity up for a certain time period. 30 days is typical. So not only will I be doing a tutorial when I get back, probably come out Thursday, I'll also show you some of my rewards. And to use an example, I'm going to be bringing up one of Adewell's tweets, talking about his experience, because right now SundaeSwap are offering 339% APR, annual percentage rate, on their LP farming. Now that is of course paid out within Sundae. This is a way for them to incentivize liquidity providers and also distribute their tokens, given how early Sundae is. So we're going to talk about that, definitely diving into the price. The overall market saw a little bit of a pullback today, really led by Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at this crucial, pivotal moment. I mean, if you look, and we spoke about this, and we have spoken about this in great length, you know, you can see that just the amount of point of contacts that Bitcoin's had at this range. Now, I'm hoping, now we've broken above the sort of 42 level, we potentially come back and hold it as support, which we've done on a number of occasions, ladies and gentlemen, just to sort of point out a few. You know, this has been a pretty significant level of support that I'm hoping we hold and see upside from. Now, I think that could be largely correlated with the CPI that's coming out, the American Consumer Price Index, which kind of tracks inflation being higher than it previously was. This typically is going to make the dollar weak, which is good for Bitcoin, which is good for crypto. So Bitcoin's, you know, facing a little bit of indecision right now, which is typical round about this level. I mean, you can see just how many points of contact we've ran into round about the sort of 41 to 44K range. Cardano, of course, is getting pulled down via Bitcoin, which is still that tide that rises and sinks all ships. But what I'm going to do is actually drop down to Cardano on a smaller time frame to talk about the price a little bit more. In yesterday's video, we covered the Wall Street cheat sheet again, and we were really showing you just how similar these two charts are. And in actual fact, this is what I think is going to play out for ADA. And right now, we are putting in structure. It's too early to call this the bottom for Cardano. We've still got to invalidate the downtrend that we are still in and start putting in higher highs and higher lows on sort of a bigger time frame. But we are certainly stepping in that direction. So before we go on to SundaeSwap, I'll very quickly show you on the kind of smaller time frames. What Cardano is doing is actually healthy. Here I was kind of hoping for a bit of support and resistance flip. So this was typically resistance, and I was looking for it to become support. It hasn't done that as of yet. But one thing that is good is if you look at what it is doing, this is a higher high, this is a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And I'm hoping that this continues and we don't actually invalidate and put in a lower low. So that's what I'm hoping in shoes. It's the start of what potentially could be us moving in the right direction and causing, or certainly starting, a bigger trend reversal where we start taking out some of these highs and of course some of these lows. And start heading back up in the right direction, which I think is inevitable for Cardano. It's a matter of when, not if, in my opinion. Timing the bottom perfectly is a lot harder than I'm sure some of you may think. But I think that this is ultimately the structure that we're setting up. You know, not only are the emotions present here, but also we know that You know, we've seen big whales step in at these sort of price ranges and accumulate, which typically the price will follow. So the next thing that I want to talk about, we're going to get onto the APRs that SundaeSwap is currently offering in the form of yield farming. But I very quickly want to talk about how they're going to be distributing their rewards. Now, they're going to do it via drip drops. Drip drops, I've still not even done a tutorial on drip drops. Drip drops, I claim my drip drops or certain tokens from drip drops every single epoch. I'll show you guys how to do it as well. It's very simple. It essentially just involves copying and pasting and sending copy and pasting your wallet address within drip drops and sending a transaction to kind of verify and claim your tokens. But I'll do so I've got quite a bit of content to do when I get back. Not only are we going to be doing a SundaeSwap tutorial in full, but also I'll show you guys how to use drip drops. SundaeSwap have chose to use drip drops for people to claim their rewards. It's not the only way. Now, there was a bit of backlash about this because you need to actually pay ADA or send ADA in order to get the rewards. So they are going to come up with another way that people can claim their rewards that doesn't involve them having to interact with drip drops, I believe, but we'll talk about it. So the ISPO rewards claiming date and information via drip drops. Today we're excited to share that ISO rewards will be claimable through dripdrops.io on March the 1st. So in just under a month's time. Below, we've laid out the most important information you'll need to keep in mind as you head over to claim your SundaeSwap. So it talks about what drip drops is, and it also talks about how you use drip drops, which you guys can come and sort of find this article for yourself. It's actually quite simple, but you'll essentially on March the 1st be able to put your wallet address in, see what you're eligible to claim, click SundaeSwap, and then sort of verify that it is you, and sort of, you know, enter a UTXO transaction. When claiming your ISPO rewards, you will be asked to send a payment of 3 ADA. Approximately 1.3 ADA will be returned to you to cover the minimum UTXO. UTXO transactions is a revolutionary way of doing things, guys, that we've spoken about briefly on this channel, but it allows more than one native token to be sent at once. So you can almost basket things together, which I think is absolutely brilliant. You know, the way that Cardano have done things, there's a reason this channel is very Cardano specific. The remaining 1.7 ADA will be used to pay the Cardano transaction fee, plus processing fees, plus drip drop fee service. And then it talks about everything else. And it also does say, if you don't want to pay drip drops fees, we'll be building out a service to claim your rewards in the coming months. You will have 1 year to claim your rewards, so there is plenty of time to claim without having to pay drip drop service fee. Well done, SundaeSwap. I think that's really amicable that you guys have gone, okay, if people don't want to, because some people may have only have a small amount of Cardano staked. So the fee may, you know, not everybody has a large amount of ADA stake, so it may, you know, be almost a loss for them, certainly if the rewards don't add up. So I think that that's very amicable and honourable that SundaeSwap have also gone, okay, well, we're not just going to make that the only way, we're also going to come up with another way of doing things. I really like that. The SundaeSwap team, actually, certain things I do like, certain things I don't like, but I'm more towards the do like Sundae. So I think they are a very sweet exchange, to be honest with you. And they are becoming, certainly I've noticed, just with transactions on the wallet that I'm using, I'm not on my main computer, it is very, it's getting faster and faster. And with the sort of parameter update, the network update, expanding the block size, you know, I'm noticing things go a lot smoother. There's also, the queues are getting a lot less. You can see the World Mobile queue. This will be because of the liquidity providing. You know, typically it's only really the Meld pool and the Sundae pool and maybe the Liquid pool that have had queues on them. But now you're seeing quite a few of these, certainly the LQ farming token one. So what is the farming opportunity that SundaeSwap offer? Well, essentially, if you provide liquidity within these 3 pools, the Sundae ADA pool, the Liquid ADA pool, and the World Mobile ADA pool, essentially SundaeSwap will allow you to stake your LQ token, which you get as a receipt almost for providing liquidity, and you will be able to earn SundaeSwap as a reward. And I'm going to shout out Ada Whale here. Big shout out to you, by the way. So SundaeSwap added stats on the amount of Sundae earned from yield farming. And this is just rough, by the way, guys, but he's giving you a rough guide on just how potentially lucrative it is. Bit hard to exactly calculate, but I think I am seeing 505 SundaeSwap roughly $353 earned over 8 days on LQ/ADA position that cost me 4,300 to enter. So it's very lucrative, ladies and gentlemen. This is extremely bullish for not only these tokens. We saw a jump in Liquid Labs' price as a result of this, or the LQ token as a result of this. LP tokens, by the way, I think I've been saying LQ token. LP is liquidity provided tokens that you have to swap. So not only is this bullish for these altcoins, these DApp coins that are coming out of Cardano, but guess what? You're also going to need Cardano to farm these LP rewards. So it's bullish for everything. And this is why I'm so stoked for DeFi coming on Cardano. And in actual fact, I think it's the catalyst that's going to take Cardano above and beyond. And I spoke about this in my earlier video in relation to ADA. Everything is fine, guys. People don't have a long-term horizon. Things move in waves, ladies and gentlemen. You've had a big impulsive wave up from 2 cents all the way to over $3. You're pulling back from that, ready for the next wave. And these waves come with adoption, they come with hype, they come with FOMO. There's a basket of variables that are involved. So when I get back on Thursday, not only will I go over the rewards that I've actually earned, but I'll also show you guys how to do everything. What I'll do is just edit the video because I won't be able to do it live simply because transactions, even though, yes, they are getting faster, they are still taking a little bit of time to go through. So I'll just edit it, show you everything. I mean, the first thing you've got to do is just go and connect your wallet. So if you've got an army, and I think it's CC Vault that they allow, and then you'll be able to sort of start swapping and so on and so forth. I'm also going to do a video on, I often, and I had to start somewhere as well, guys, overestimate what people are comfortable with doing and not doing on crypto. And one thing people aren't comfortable with is moving their Cardano off an exchange. The process is very safe and can be quite daunting when you've not done it. It's a very safe process, guys. And in actual fact, once you've done it once or twice, it will become very natural. And I don't really hold any crypto other than what I'm trading on exchanges. I self-custody everything. And I can even talk to you guys about how to be extra safe with your wallets. Like my big wallets aren't online. So what that means is there's no way that if somebody hacked a computer or something that somebody would be able to access the wallet via that. I download them, move my holdings into them, and then delete it from the browser. So it's a cold wallet essentially. But we can talk about all this in other videos. So that's really the bulk of what I have for you guys. Insane opportunities right now. This is just one dApp of many. These opportunities are going to be plentiful within the Cardano ecosystem. This is all a driver for the usage and utility of ADA. And this is something people want to bear in mind. With Liquid, the reason I haven't aped more into Liquid than I have, I think it's a brilliant project. I think it has a really good team behind it. But you are going to be able to farm. I think 70+% of Liquid's supply is going to be distributed to people who utilize the app. So whether that be people lending their coins out or borrowing and getting rewarded for using the app, you'll be able to farm Liquid tokens via doing that. Now, I'm not saying that, and you can do that with ADA. One reason I keep stocking up on ADA is because I know of just like here, you need ADA to use DeFi. There's going to be plenty of other opportunities that involve your ADA that are going to offer you a really significant APR, annual percentage rate. So super excited for the future, guys. Super stoked to be on this journey with each and every one of you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, at least found it useful. Yes, the price today has been somewhat slumpy. Bitcoin's at a pivotal point, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a lot more highly probable that we see upside here than downside, just like I think in terms of the cryptocurrency market. It's more probable to go to 4-5 trillion than it is to 500 billion. We're so early in the journey that we're partaking on, and that's something that you guys need to remember. And we showed you a chart in the earlier video that we put out today of the internet compared with crypto and where it's at. We've got a long way to go, guys, and there's lots of value that gets swept up within that journey. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the content, like is always appreciated. So is a comment. Remember, we do have the ALLIN crypto stake pool. ALLIN is the ticker. We're growing in delegators daily. Love it for you guys to come and join us. We also have a Discord. The link is in the description for those of you that want to join the community. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have a fantastic Tuesday evening.